Hi, this is John again, and today we have another piano accompaniment. And this piano accompaniment is really easy to play, but we're going to use a one chord song. Did you know there are hundreds of one chord songs? That makes it easy to play the piano, just one chord. Today's song is a nursery rhyme, Three Blind Mice, but hold on, hold on. We'll make it interesting. We have 4 or 5 funny verses that we're going to replace with a traditional verse. Three Blind Mice. Now, before we get started in teaching you this piano accompaniment pattern, let me point out to you that you can click on the link and you can download this lesson for free. You have the cover sheet and you have the music notation, which looks like this. I think you can see this music notation. And then we have the funny lyrics that you can replace the traditional lyrics with if you want. So do that, and on the cover sheet, when you download this PDF file, there is a link over here. I'm not sure if you can see it. There's a link right over here, and that link will take you over to my music store where you can buy my piano accompaniment patterns book for beginners. And it's 138 piano accompaniment patterns. Easy to play. They're for beginners. And to kind of give you an idea what the book looks like, you have all these different kind of patterns, and you have these fill-ins, color tones, riffs, things like that. And then you have songs to go with it to help you. Not only do you have the patterns itself, but you actually have some songs too to try it out. So it's $20. You can buy that. That will help me to continue with the channel, teaching you about all kinds of piano accompaniment patterns. Plus, on my channel I do other stuff. I put up just music that I like to make, and sometimes I'll talk about stuff that's unrelated to music, and so it's kind of a broad spectrum channel. But let's get into the lesson, and let's talk about the pattern. Now, the pattern consists of actually 2 patterns. The first pattern is really easy. It's just bass chord, bass chord. We're using a C major chord. And a C major chord, as you know, is C, E, and G. So, but the chord itself we're going to use in our right hand is over here where middle C is. It's middle C. And then the bass part will be down here. And so we take the root of the chord. Right, that's the root of a C chord, root. And then we use the 5th of a G chord. Well, what's the 5th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the G. So the G is the 5th note of a C scale, and it's the 5th of the chord. But we're not going to use this G here. We're going to drop down 1 octave below that and use the G over here. So the bass part is this. And that's a typical bass sound you hear in millions of songs. So we're going to use that. Now, we're going to alternate between the bass and the chord. So the first pattern is just bass chord, using the root, chord, 5th chord. Root, chord, 5th chord. Of course, when we play the song Three Blind Mice, it's faster. That. Now the other pattern we have is a walk down, and the walk down, you start on the root note C and you walk down 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the walk down. Now with the walk down we want to alternate that with a chord. So we have 2 patterns. Now, where do you insert these 2 patterns in the song? Well, the first pattern, which is easier, is just root, chord, 5th chord, is the slow part of the song. Right there. 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. Now we switch patterns, the fast part. They all ran after the farmer's wife. She cut off their tails with a carving knife. Did you see ever such a sight in your life as 3 blind mice? Now that part we're going to shift into the more difficult pattern, is the walk down pattern. Right there. So let me do the whole song together. 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice. See how they run, see how they run. They all took after the farmer's wife. She cut off their tails with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a sight in your life as 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice? Okay, now if you want now I have, in the handout, I have some funny lyrics. And I have a different version with 3 blind mice. It's 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice ran through the house looking for rice. They slipped on butter and fell in a pan. One played drums with a frying pan. The cat just watched and said, not again. 3 blind mice. And we have 3 hungry bears. 3 hungry bears, 3 hungry bears sniffing all around just like a hound. They found a lunchbox under a tree. 1 ate the cookies, 2 drank the tea. Then all 3 ran from a bumblebee. 3 hungry bears. Then we have 3 bad cooks. And then we have 3 politicians. Get my cue. 3 politicians. 3 politicians. See how they lie. See how they lie. They said they wouldn't tax us to death. They said we'd all have clean air to breathe, then passed a bill while we were asleep. 3 politicians. And the last one is 3 chat GPTs. 3 chat GPTs. 3 chat GPTs. See how they work. See how they work. They tell you what you want to hear. They smile in code from ear to ear, then make up facts with a robot cheer. 3 chat GPTs. Okay, so you got these funny lyrics. You have the pattern, and so this is John signing off, and click on the link, get your free music lesson here, and if you want to get the book, it'll help me. Okay, bye-bye for now.